Good morning, everybody. It has been such a long time since I've gotten on here and done a live. It is January 10th, 2023. A good day, mind you, but crazy that we are in a new year already. It just feels like 2022 had just begun. I am not going to be on here long today. This is just a quick update and an invite to you for multiple things. One, I'm going to be doing this Tuesdays moving forward. This is Tuesdays with the Trayers. Right now you've just got me. Mountain Man is doing water. But 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time moving forward. So excited to share that with you. Excited to be back on here with you. 2022 was a character building year for us. It was crazy. It was just absolutely crazy. Good morning, Miss Carol. Yes, you are here. Praising you for that. I'm so excited. I've got some good things to share with you. For those of you that were following the Mountain Woman Radio and my Breathe to Healing podcast, good morning, Miss Shelley. I had shared over the last couple episodes that I had found some breast lumps. And I've been waiting for an ultrasound and biopsy since the beginning of September. And our jaded medical system finally got me in last week and got great news to report. Benign. The ultrasound looked sketchy, but it ended up being cysts and clogged milk ducts as a result of silicone likely. So huge praise. I was not worried. I was not fearful. I was not concerned because I don't waste my time on that stuff. My only thoughts in that whole process was I'd hate to leave my men alone. So it wasn't really worry. It was just life's too short, and I wasn't ready yet because I really felt like God had more purpose for me here, and so I have a renewed perspective on that. Just feel like He is really guiding me this year, so I am really being intentional with my time. And I wanted to get on here and invite you guys to join our community. Today's a good day also. I am 53, and as a result of that, I have a very special opportunity for our community members. So if you are not part of our community, please go to TrayerWilderness.com/community. Another thing that I stepped into last year was I became a certified breath worker, and I am also educating at breathetohealing.com and also on YouTube here at Breathe to Healing. I am very honored and blessed to be a part of the Real Story of Autoimmune Disease Summit coming up in January. It is the 16th through the 25th, so you can join me there by going to breathetohealing.com/real story. I highly encourage you to join me there regardless if you are healthy or not. Share this with your friends if you have friends dealing with varying health issues and autoimmune issues. But if you don't, I want you there because this is really educational to help people understand where autoimmune diseases come from and how you can prevent them, how you can also overcome them. God is the ultimate healer, guys, and it's no surprise to me that our breath has such great power. He breathed it into us. So please join me because that is a whole other platform where I am sharing God's goodness. And I'm like all over the place this morning, but I had a lot to share. And I wanted to inspire and encourage you guys as always. And like I said, this is going to be short and sweet. So again, you can join me at breathetohealing.com. at breathetohealing.com/real story. Share that with your friends. Be sure to sign up today. It's free. There are no catches. There's a lot of amazing people I've been following for years in my healing that are walking alongside of me sharing in this. You've heard me talk about the MELT method for years. And my gosh, I just went totally blank. She is a doll baby. But anyway, I forgot. I just totally zoned on her name, but she's joining me too. She's joining me. Roberta Tachi is hosting it, and there are so many other really good presenters, 25 to 30 people. It keeps growing, so that's amazing. All with a message to share on how they've overcome autoimmune diseases and how they are healing. Her name keeps popping in and out, but does it surprise you that I've disconnected? I do that on occasion. So you guys, I don't have the other machine, so I'm just going to blast through here. Miss Laura is joining me. This is great. We got Carol and Shelly. I love you guys. Join me every Tuesday from now on, Tuesday with the Trayers, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And get in our community. I've got a special offer for everybody, and I want to see everybody joining me there. This is a really powerful year. The Mountain Man and I, and myself especially, feel the need to really be walking next to you guys, guiding you, sharing with you, and that's why I am going to also share with you two things today. There's a lot of hurting people in this world. There's a lot of people walking through things. Last year was a crazy year for us. We walked through a lot of stuff. We had a lot of projects. We moved our house. We put a porch on the front of the house. We built the Mountain Boy a cabin. Our sawmill got tossed upside down in an extreme windstorm. My health was all over the place because of 5G and EMFs and breast lumps, and there was just a lot. And the Mountain Man was called away from our homestead a lot with his work. So just a lot of stuff, and it just flew by. It's just been such a rapid fire pace, and I think there's reason for that. I think that the enemy is wanting us in this wild and crazy pace to keep us distracted, to keep us unaware, to keep us focused on the wrong things, whatever the case may be. But I know many of you are walking out some journeys right now, and I want to share a book with you, and I think all of us should read this book regardless. It is such a powerful book. It is Colleen Chow, I'm not sure how she pronounces her last name, but she is terminal. She is terminally ill with cancer, and she wrote this amazing book, and I want to encourage you all to pick it up. You can find it by going to trayerwilderness.com/In the Hands of God. And I want you guys to pick it up. I just started reading it. I'm like 3/4 of the way through it. It is powerful. It is a must, and it's one we can go back to all the time. Shelly says, I'm so looking forward to being more connected to all of you. So missed everyone. It's time for us to all slow down and heal. Amen. And be aware. Guys, I can't express this enough to you right now. This is segment part 2 of this episode. Conspiracy theory. We hear it all the time. And typically with a negative connotation. Oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. That's a bunch of crap. Well, I want to remind you guys that to take a look at where we are in our world. Do you know how much stuff we are living out right now that we never thought we would see on this earth? How much stuff is upside down and sideways, and things that we would never subject our children to, and they're living it out daily. What was once right is wrong, and what was once extremely wrong is normal. No. Okay? So I don't want you guys to even consider the fact that there could be a conspiracy theory. I want you to think of Noah. God prompted Noah to build an ark in the desert where it doesn't rain. And he flooded the earth. And nobody listened to Noah. They thought he was a crackpot. They thought he was a conspiracy theorist. They thought he was nuts. Guys, we are living out a lot of what people thought was absolutely absurd 3 years ago. We are living it right now. There are health things occurring left and right. There are just stuff that is just so jaded and messed up. So I want to remind you today, regardless how much you want your life to be cushy and good and sweet and peaceful and joyful, it can be all that. but you still need to take your head out of the sand and poke your eyes out and see what is happening in this world and be aware, and don't write everything off. Question everything. And trust me, you can do that and still have a good life. I know that many say, well, when I figure out what's really going on in the world, it's so depressing and it's just so disturbing and I can't cope. I get that. It is. It's depressing and it's disturbing and it is outright wrong. But unless we come together in fellowship, in community, and make a difference and push past all these conspiracy theories and these theories and speak the truth, everything that was once right is going to be gone, guys. Gone. We need to face this stuff. And we need to be powerful warriors that walk through this stuff and send the message. I can't watch anymore. I can't watch everybody with their head in the sand and seeing what is happening in this world and not do something about it. And you know, there's so many people speaking up. There's so many people putting a mark in the middle of their forehead. If that's what it takes, and that's what God's purpose is for me, then so be it. But guys, we need to not only be connected and fellowship and in community and loving on one another, but we need to be downright honest, brutally honest, and open about what is happening in our world and find ways that we as individuals can make a difference where we are. And if that means me empowering you guys and keeping you in a peaceful, joyful, happy place while you still are aware of what's happening in this world, so be that as well. I can't sit back anymore and I can't watch. So I wanted to remind you guys that conspiracy theories aren't always conspiracy theories. Typically, in what I've experienced, they are the real, solid, raw truth that we're all afraid to embark on and embrace and look at. So question everything. We should be questioning everything. If it does not line up with God's word and it does not line up with the Bible, then we should not be partaking in it. And we should not be following it. And we should not be even giving the evil a second thought. We need to be protecting ourselves and our families from what is trying to grab our world. And it's not just our country, it's our world. It's across the globe. And many of you, Miss Carol, you're joining from the UK. I know you're seeing it too. And we need to come together. So welcome back, guys. I am on this platform. I'm going to stay here till they kick me off. If they kick me off, I'll find another one. And maybe I'll be sharing this on other platforms as well. So that was my message today. So again, lots going on in our community. A very special gift being offered to you for my birthday today in our community. If you are not part of our community, go to TrayerWilderness.com/community. And also join me at the Real Story of Autoimmune Disease Summit coming up January 16th through the 25th. BreatheToHealing.com/realstory. Guys, I know this was short and sweet. I love you. I thank you for taking the time to join me. Remember to question everything. Surface from time to time. Be aware of what's happening. And do what you can. Do what you can. Thank you, Miss Laura. Thank you, Miss Carol. I love you too, and I miss you. I know that your year was a character building year for you too. This is our year, 2023. We need to start taking things back. We need to be empowered. We need to slow things down, as I just went for 30 minutes or however long I've been on here, 14. It felt like 30. And I know it was high speed. Today's a special day and I've got plans, and I just wanted to get on here and get this ball rolling and give you the invites, give you the start to this year, and know that we need to come together and slow it down. I also want to give you another invitation. Go to breathetohealing.com/group session and sign up for Friday. I offer an hour-long guided breathing session that is beyond relaxing and renewing, and it's extremely healing. It has many benefits. You can go to my website at breathetohealing.com and look up more as to what is breath work, and get involved because it is a form of slowing things down, taking care of yourself, and doing a little bit of self-care. And as soon as the mountain man spins around, I'll give you a glimpse of him too, because I know Carol will be really thankful to see your mug. You got to stand over here though. I'm gonna spin it around, and there you go.
Carol in there.
Yes, she is.
Hey, Carol.
I forgot about that.
How
With
you
Shelly
doing?
and Laura.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. So
Hope you're doing well.
we're back, and he's going to be joining me when I can rope him in and slow him down. So as Carol says hi to the mountain man. All right, guys. Short and sweet. I love you. I will see you next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shelly says hello to you. And join me in the community, guys. TrayerWilderness.com/community. Love you guys. Take care, and God bless. Keep your head out of the sand. Pay attention to what's going on. Be aware and question everything. Love you. God bless.